I am Mr. Furtado, and this is the practical for the Matthews Roundy Round Dolly. So this is a industry standard Hollywood Doorway Dolly. It's called a Doorway Dolly because, as you can tell how narrow it is, it can fit through a door. So the Doorway Dolly is a pretty important piece of equipment on a film set. This is a fully professional industry standard dolly, and it has a couple cool features about it. So let's walk you through it. First, we have the deck here. So the deck's carpeted, so it doesn't have any loud sounds, so that you're not clanking against anything metal or anything. A couple different things. You've got the seat. The seat has a relocator bar here. Each of these knobs, you unlock it and you can actually readjust it. Right here, if you unlock this knob, you can actually bring this whole section up and raise it. You can use this pin to stick in these sections, so then it can lock it off. You've got that. You've got another one up here that can move this one around. This one can move this one out. You can swing it out pretty far here. You got the pad for the seat. Seat can come out of here if you unlock this. If you wanted to relocate that differently, you could actually put the seat in the base. Couple different things. You've got, you can swing that out of the way. The whole seat can come out. So the whole seat can come out of here. You want to make sure you lock that part. You can pull the whole seat out here. You could relocate to any of the holes. So there's two in the front. There's two in the back where the handles go, and there's two in the center. So you can actually relocate that seat. You could add two seats, one for the camera operator and one for the focus puller. So what's really cool about this is this seat can go pretty much anywhere. And that gives you a lot of options. You can swing it out wide out here, other side, pretty much everything. You've got, right now, it's got 4 rubber tires, solid rubber tires. These can be removed with just a regular wrench, and you can actually put what we call hot button tires, hot button wheels. And the hot button wheels allow you to put it on a steel track, so you can do a track movement. You can also put the whole assembly on something called a centipede, and the centipede allows you to put, it's much quicker than taking the tires off and then putting the hot button wheels on, just for speed. So the centipede is like a big skateboard trolley that the whole thing can ride on the track for. A couple of things, you've got this center portion right here. This is to strap to the bottom of your tripod, and you can help it make it really stable. You've got a couple other things. Oh, your sideboards. So your sideboards are underneath here. So the sideboards are pretty important because they actually slide into the bottom like that. You can turn them around here, and what they do is they slot into here. That's why they call it sideboard. That's why they call it sideboards. And what that does is it allows you to stand on the side and operate the camera from back here. Or you can have a focus puller stand there. It just gives you a bigger footprint for the dolly. And they're removable, and you can put them back. So you need to be able to demonstrate pulling the sideboards out. Is that the whole dolly operates from here, and you can actually tilt it like this. And if you see, you could actually just drive it in a complete circle. So you could do basically an orbit movement, and we can arrive right back where we started. So that's a cool feature. You could do the opposite and go make a circle this way. Wide variety of options with that. The steering column right here, this is for pushing, this is for steering. So this portion has a little lock down here, and you could unlock this, and you could pull this out, and you can relocate it to over here. There's a pin that you pull out, and you take this whole assembly, drop it in, take the pin, slide it back in there till it clicks in, tighten this, and now you're in tow mode. You're in tow mode. What does tow mode give you? It gives you the variety of a movement. You can make more subtle motions. With toe, you can make like, you know, S motions. You can kind of negotiate around obstacles a lot easier maybe. And just like a basic principle of having a lever. So the longer the lever, the more force you can generate. So you can actually do much slower, complex movements in toe. Towing is towing it this way. Pushing is going this way. So you can push or tow it. So that's a cool thing. You can take this out. You can actually take this whole bar assembly. Say that you were shooting a shot and you're doing a trucking or a dolly shot, and then the director wants you to go the opposite way. Well, you don't have to find a place to turn around. You could just pull the bar out. Move it to the other side. And you can actually take this tow bar out and do the same thing. So you wouldn't even have to like, you just pull it out like that. You can relocate it to here, and there you go, boom. You have to pull that knob out of that part, and then boom, you can drive it, and you can just basically flip the steering and go back the other way, and you don't have to find a place to turn the big wheels around and get it all turned around. So there's a lot of variety in this. It's a really great tool. Dollies are based on mass, so a large dolly like this gives you a lot of mass, so you can get those really smooth movements in your film. So let's cut here, and I'll get a volunteer, and I'll demonstrate what you need to demonstrate during the practical in this next portion. So now we're going to demonstrate how to take a camera, mount it on the Doorway Dolly. I have Daniel, my volunteer here, is going to help me and demonstrate how to operate the camera. So this is a two-person practical to demonstrate. So I'm going to grab the camera right off camera here. So here we have I've already pre-set it up for everyone. Here we have the Benro tripod, got a Sony EX3 here to demonstrate, and then I'm going to put this tripod. So we demonstrate it. You want to make sure that you set it and try to center it. You have a little bit more room with the sideboards deployed, and I recommend you deploy them. So you also need to demonstrate like setting it up with your operator there. So your operator needs to be, is it pretty comfortable? So you need to ask your operator, is it comfortable? Is it set up? A key portion of this is it's probably going to need to be lower. It can go low or high depending on what you need for the production. The spreader knob right here, you're going to need to crank this up till you get high. What the spreader knob does is prevent these from, let me loosen it. So if it's too loose, it'll slide open like this and it might fall off the dolly. So you probably want to measure the footprint and then tighten this up or down so then it doesn't spread. That's what it does. It locks the spread of the legs here. So now we've got that set up. We're going to set up you need to be able to demonstrate 3 movements during the practical. You can demonstrate a trucking shot, a dolly shot, and an arc in and arc out. So 4 moves, the arc included. So right here we have a trucking right for me, for the camera I'm operating. Then we're going to truck left. And you want smooth trucking movements. And then we can grab his and steer it. So, watch that, Daniel. You're going to, let me turn it towards the camera here. You're going to dolly in. Then you're going to dolly out. And then another unique movement with this, so if let's set back up for the truck. So say our audience, you guys are the subject, there's an arc in, which is where you take it like this. You're going to arc in, right? Arc in, left. And then you have the opposite, which is an arc out, right? Arc out, left.